Morning guys, we are back on the vlogs, straight to Starbucks. Great to see you. Thank you. Taste test. Lovely. So today's video, I'm going to show you how to eat 200 grams of protein in a day. I'm easily going to hit 200 grams of protein, how I do it, why I do it. But first things first, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I always wake up straight out for a walk on the Palm where I live, get a quick hour's walk in, 6,000 steps, job done. And then I start my day at 7. Okay guys, that is an hour's walk done. Bright and early, first thing in the morning. I don't really show you guys my lifestyle, the kind of life I live or I've built for myself, because 4 years ago it was very different. Underground gym, 7 to 60 hours a week, just slaving away. So I'm going to show you guys more of my life, what I've been able to build, how I've been able to build it. Hopefully help a few personal trainers along the way that are trying to break out of that gym life. Okay, so I said this video is all about how to hit my protein intake, how to make it as easy as possible. So many people struggle with this. I'll take you through a full pull workout today as well. But first things first, so we've got 7 eggs, 2 whole eggs. Yes, I love ketchup, get over it. 2 whole eggs and 5 egg whites. It's about 40 odd grams of protein. Then we've got some Greek yogurt with some berries, some cinnamon, a little bit of honey, a little bit of jam, which again is about 10 grams of protein. So there's 50 grams of protein. It's easy to get in, it's easy to digest. Pull workout coming up now. I've got my videographer on his way. And I always do this finger pointing thing. Everyone points it out. No pun intended. But that's the first meal. Then we're gonna get into the pull workout. All right, yes guys, we are in TK MMA, my home gym. Gonna take you through a pull workout today, just because can't just do a full day of eating protein, need to give some value. So come along, I'll show you what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and maybe you'll get huge in the process. So pull workout guys, kind of stripping things back to basics. I don't really care about being big anymore. I want to be fit, I want to be lean. So weighted chin-ups are back in, which is something I've not done for years. We've got weighted chins, different types of rows. We still have a few single arm movements in there, because I am still a bro deep down. But it's all about being functional, keeping muscle. I don't care about building muscle. Trying to keep muscle, get fit, get fast, get lean, and finally be able to move again. So 4 main exercises, guys. Obviously I have weighted chin up, which is very lat focused. We have an upper back row. Then I'm gonna go into another pull down, which is another lat focused movement. Then finish with a chest supported row, like a seal row. 4 movements, I don't need anything else. I do some sort of deadlifting on my lower body day, which is a trap bar, but I really don't care about single arm rows anymore. Single arm pull downs, like trying to drive as much load into my lats to build these big lats. I'm happy with how I am, which has taken me a long time to get there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast back, adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax, original, I am not the same.
Couple of things with this. First things first, I need a wee. So that definitely added half a kilo to that. Second thing, it's about 97 kilos. So I'm very heavy for me. That's 10 kilos, that's heavy. Even though it's heavy, I'm fresh now. You always want to start your workout with the biggest, hardest movement. It was controlled, I think, full range of motion, I think. No swinging back and forth. My forearms are pumped, my biceps are pumped, my back's pumped, even hurts my abs. King exercise that is neglected now because everyone sits here and does single arm bollocks. So back to the basics for me.
Staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we balling out.
With a pull down, any pull down variation, it is a lat biased movement. So for me, somewhere here is where I want to be, because I can drive my elbow into my lat. You'll never see me doing a pull down here or a pull down here. My chin up was a shoulder width neutral grip chin up. My pull down is a slightly outside shoulder width pull down. Both hit my lats, both hit my biceps, just fine. Again, I just haven't got the time or the patience to be spending 40 minutes on single arm pull downs. So in and out, 3 sets there, 3 sets here. I can maintain the muscle I've got.
Don't mistake it for magic. We've been shooting in the gym. This is target and practice.
So one thing to think about as well, even though I'm not a bodybuilder, I still can't help but train like one sometimes. With a movement like that, which is upper back focused, you want full shoulder protraction, full retraction. So let that weight take you, let it push you into this deep, deep stretch, and then take yourself into that big contraction. Don't do these shitty reps. Full range of motion with everything. Right, whilst we're here in the heat, I want to talk about my new training split and kind of why I'm moving away from bodybuilding. First of all, because nobody cares and it's super unhealthy. I've chased being big my whole life and I'm just kind of over it. That being said, I don't really want to shrink too much. I'm quite happy how I am. So the new training split is going to be a push, pull, legs, off, upper, off, repeat. Minimal volume on my legs because I want them to shrink. And cardio, I do a lot of cardio now, pretty much 7 days a week. 30 minutes steady state or conditioning, rowing, high rocks, some sort of circuits, running at some point. But by doing this, it's going to allow me to get lean, stay lean, which is what I want. Be super fit, because I'm not fit at all. I look fit, I can't do anything. By training like that, it's going to allow me to hold my size. I still eat quite a good amount of calories as well. But I'll kind of take you guys on the journey and you'll see over the next few months how my body changes. I don't think it's going to change a whole lot. I think I'm just going to get fitter. I want my legs to come down a little bit. So not as much volume on my legs, lots of cardio. I'm hoping they'll come down a bit and my physique will kind of even out, because right now I've got these big tree trunk legs. I don't even train them, but that's the goal. Fit, lean, lifestyle fit, but still look like I train.
Shooting in the gym, this is target and practice, yeah. And I'm just getting started, getting feet wet.
As much as I want to make this channel about lifestyle, education, I am a trainer at the end of the day and I can't help myself. I still like to train like one. If you want to build muscle, the studies say training a muscle in its length and range is going to do more damage, more opportunity for growth. So I have small arms for my body, okay? So I know that being in this position, being in a stretch, is going to allow me to hopefully get bigger arms. I've kind of worked in that short range in my chin-ups, now finishing off in that length and range, and I know throughout this workout, my arms have had what they need to grow. If I give them enough food and calories, which I'm not doing, so they'll never grow.
My focus is A1. Every dog has its day. It's been mine since day one. This is real grind and I'm still climbing. Why you still
2 pulls, 2 horizontal rows, but you can't neglect your lower back as well. I'm not a big deadlifter. I do hip hinge once a week, but that is as lower back focus as it comes. You see I go into full spinal flexion and then full extension. I'm not trying to make it a glute exercise, which is what you see a lot of the time. That's a true back extension. Okay guys, that is the pull workout done. So, trying to make some changes to my training, and I want to kind of take you guys along on the journey with me. Used to be about bodybuilding, getting big. Now I want to be as fit and as healthy as possible, but I still want to maintain this look. The older I get, I'm 30 now, the more I kind of want to look after my body a little bit more. I don't care about just ramming calories in and just becoming massive. And obviously the title of this video is how I eat 200 grams of protein a day. And I've kind of gone off piece a little bit, but you saw earlier, I had some Greek yogurt with some eggs. So 2 different types of protein sources. I've now had a shake. I don't really drink many shakes, but we're here, my videographer, he's having one, I'm having one. 50 grams of whey and 2 scoops here. I'm then gonna have some red meat later on and some chicken later on. So 4 50 grams of protein meals, eggs and yogurt, whey, chicken and beef. So big mix and variety, and that's about it. Gonna get as healthy as possible, as fit as possible, and hopefully you guys can learn a little bit. So we're gonna have lifestyle in here, we're gonna have the education stuff, which I'm always pumping out. We're gonna have just my life in Dubai and a little bit more of me and the man behind the camera, Joe. All right guys, so this video was supposed to be an eating video and your boy went off piece and just turned it into a pull workout. But anyway, this is how I eat all the time. Put good food into your body. Don't eat shit all day like protein bars and Diet Cokes like me. Anyway, so I've had about 100 grams of protein a day. I look to have about 200 grams of protein a day. Why? That's just kind of my daily intake. It used to be a bit more, but 200 is about the sweet spot for me. So I have a 200-ish gram steak here. It's about 50 grams of protein, maybe a bit more. Sirloin steak, okay? Now, I have 500 grams of chicken here. I have like a butcher that sends me my meat twice a week. I have 500 grams of chicken here. I'm gonna make 250 grams of chicken. I'm gonna make a 200 gram steak. I've got a kilo of white potato, 500 grams and 500 grams, quite a lot of carbohydrates. I have a pepper and then I've got some spinach, which I'll throw some veggies in. And that's how I eat, guys. My first meal is something I love. My second meal is an easy shake post-workout. Not because of any post-workout benefits, because I was boiling hot, it was cold, shake, it was great. That's it. Then I have meal 3, meal 4. I am playing football later on, so conditioning is on, which will be about 60 minutes of sprints, things like that, so I can get away with eating more carbohydrates. Plus, I'm just lean, and the leaner you are, the more you can get away with this stuff. So that's it. This new direction my life is taking is about being healthier. I don't want to eat shit. I want to eat the foods that like me, that digest well, that's going to help me feel good, and that's about it. And then after giving you the health speech, I am going to have a Diet Coke because I'm just full of shit. If you guys want me to film anything, any training, any different stuff, I live in Dubai, I live in the best place in the world. I've got the best view in the world, and I spend my life in the gym and in this kitchen. But if you guys want me to film anything or have any questions, drop a comment below, because me and my videographer are down to do anything. All right, guys, so that's very loud. Meal 3. As I said earlier, 50 grams of protein from chicken, and I'm gonna go 50 grams of protein from steak. Just because I said chicken, everyone just seems to think, oh, it's chicken and rice, chicken and potatoes. Doesn't have to be that boring. We have gone for, I've had oh God, it's gonna break, a chicken salad delivered from a place called Ella's Eatery. We've got about 50 grams of protein, because there's about 200 to 250 grams of chicken, and we've got a load of other stuff in there which I don't know. But right now, like I said, I'm not really trying to lose body fat, I'm not really trying to get super huge, so I don't need to be obsessive with my tracking. But make the foods you eat interesting. As you can see, I have yogurt, I have eggs, I have whey, I have beef, I have chicken, I have fish. I mix and match. But this 50 grams of protein in here is filling from a micronutrient standpoint. It's bang on, whatever's in it. Tastes good. It's got loads of sauces that come with it that I don't put on. I just use a bit of salt. And that's it. Like I said, I train hard, I do my cardio, I do my conditioning. My goal isn't to become a big monster, but my goal is to keep the muscle that I have. So, looks terrible, probably tastes terrible, but meal 3 going in. All right, guys, that is conditioning done. As you can see, absolutely soaked through football for 60 minutes. As I said, I'm trying to take this channel in a different direction, show you guys exactly what I do to stay looking the way I look, leading from the front as a coach, but having a bit of fun as well. So it's very hot here. Hopefully you learned a little bit from the training. You saw the way I eat. I've still got, very important to leave your food for later on. I've still got a big steak meal later on, which makes dropping weight and staying lean so easy. So I bank my calories for later on. The 60 minutes of football done, it's about 700 calories, probably less really. But job well done. Last meal, steak. See you guys in the next one. All right, boys and girls, so back from conditioning, football, whatever you want to call it, sprints, running, and the final meal today is, you probably can't see this, but there's a big fat steak on there. So ribeye, we've got fries, fried fries with no fat, obviously, some peppers, and that pretty much finishes the day. So I wanted to make this a full day of eating, kind of didn't go that way, but that's how these YouTubes go. So we've got, as I've said before, loads of different varieties of meats, of protein sources. Everything is quote unquote healthy. Healthy for me is just something that digests well, makes me feel good, doesn't make me bloated. It's good quality food going in throughout the whole day. Training hard. When you're training twice a day like I'm doing at the moment, as I'm moving away from bodybuilding, you can get away with eating more food, to be honest. So I'll probably have some fruit, yogurt after this or whatever, which I won't film. But that's it, very simple. A big serving of steak, potatoes. Again, I eat fairly light so I can eat big in the evening, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. I didn't just want to make it a me just eating steak and chicken, so I wanted to take you through a bit of education around training. I'm going to keep doing more videos like that. Anything you guys want to watch, let me know. I love making videos, I want to keep making them. Your boy's out. See you in the next one.